Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sember. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of the upper body movements that can help you when it comes to getting stronger in your upper body. I know a lot of us like to neglect our upper body, especially women, so I want to show you some things you can be doing if you like inspiration or you just need different ideas as to where to start. I'll share with you what I'm doing, what's helpful, why it's beneficial, and what it can do for you if you start to implement it into your workouts. And I'll just take you along with me as I go to work out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I start off with my Faithfully Fit playlist. If you guys want this playlist, you can have it in my description, but I also start with some mobility. Here we're doing cat-cow, and now I'm doing the world's greatest stretch. And I'm just doing it on both sides. So this is really good just to warm yourself up and to make sure you're really preparing. This is crab reach, so just doing different ones. And if you guys want more mobility exercises, let me know. I can definitely do a full video. Arm circles, just trying to do everything I can to get my body warm. I am actually going to be using the Smith machine for these exercises, and I love using the Smith machine because it's really good for beginners, but it's also a really good thing you can do if you don't have somebody to spot you. So you can do this without the Smith machine and just do a regular bench press, or you can do this with dumbbells if you don't have either of these. But doing some form of bench is going to be really helpful for you if you want to have a stronger upper body. So I started incorporating bench press a lot more over the past 5 years, and my pecs, my chest, everything became so much stronger, like everything. And I just felt really, really good. And in between my rounds, as you can see here, your girl's dancing and listening to her music. Definitely take your break. If you have a good playlist going on, I promise you it makes it go by so much quicker. So some of the benefits for using a Smith machine for bench press is it's good for beginners. It's less intimidating than regular barbells. It can be done without a spotter. So if you're by yourself, you don't have to have somebody spotting you. And it's excellent for safer overload. So if you want to add a lot more weight, you can do that. So normally I would be doing lat pull downs, but I didn't have access to it. So I'm doing like this kneeling version of lat pull down. An alternative I'm doing just because that's all I have. It's just like cable pulley. But essentially this is a really good exercise too to really work on your back. But I like to superset these exercises because it's really good to get different muscles moving. So the goal with these movements is to keep it slow and controlled and to keep it close to your chest as possible. Do about 3 sets of each, and it's 3 times 8. So if you want to start incorporating that, that keeps it nice and light. You can push the weight each time you go up. Once I'm finished supersetting those 2 exercises, I go into lateral raises. So now I am doing about 3 sets of 10 reps here. And I like to start off with a lower weight just to make sure I can really feel the movements. So something I want to recommend to you guys is not to rush into heavy weights. If you are a beginner and you're somebody who's starting with this, I recommend starting very light and just going slower because that's going to help your muscles under tension a lot more. And so that's what I'm focusing on here. The goal is not to do a lot of swing and a lot of movement, a lot of moving. Sometimes when I get a little tired, you can see that my chest is moving more than it needs to be. But essentially, you want to make sure you're not really moving your whole body as you do this. You want to keep it nice and controlled, and you really want to give yourself that time to feel those muscles and to really feel it under that tension, because that's where true strength is gained. So when you actually take the time to feel yourself doing things, you're going to see the most gains. So some of the benefits of doing this exercise is it helps you with your posture and your movement for daily activities. So whatever you're doing, this is going to really help strengthen that and just really keep you in a good posture. It's also going to help boost your strength, get stronger overall, and it's very low impact. So it's not something really crazy or something complicated. Like it can be done with 5-pound dumbbells and you can still see progress. I remember when I was younger and I started doing lateral raises and curls, and I was just using a little dumbbell, but my muscles started popping so quickly. Like I didn't have much muscle, so it was very easy for me to have muscle, but I still saw improvement very quickly. So this is something you can do and start to see progress in your arms and if you want to tone up. After that, I just superset the lateral raises with these curls. So like I said, I'm just using whatever I have. If you don't have this bar, you can use dumbbells for these curls, but essentially we just want to really work those biceps. And this is a really good one to pair with the lateral raises because those are also working opposite muscles as well. actually only doing 10 reps here as well, and I'm doing it very slowly, like I said earlier. So that is the goal. I want you guys to really experiment with what you feel. One of the goals with progressive overload is you want to make sure you are increasing the reps and intensity over time if you want to see your muscles grow. So not just getting comfortable and saying, well, this feels good, but if you really want to see yourself tone up and lean up, you want to increase the reps so that it gets a little bit difficult. So barbell curls is great for building overall strength and allows you to lift heavier weights, while dumbbell curls are good for like muscle imbalances or providing a greater range of motion. So depending on where you are, if you're really trying to build strength or you're really trying to work on imbalances, this is a good thing that you can decide what to do. If you can, incorporating both into your workout regimen will be really good to do both of these things. So for strength, but also for like small muscles and stabilization. So I like to end every workout with core work just because core is so essential to your lift. So whether it's a lower body or upper body day, I typically will end with core. So if you can find different exercises to target different things, that will be really helpful. Core exercises that are really beneficial are the ones where you're rotating and doing a lot of different movements, but also planks are really, really good. But I'll show you guys a few of the exercises that I do in this workout that are really helpful just to target a lot of the different parts of the core. Here I'm doing Russian twists and I'm also doing leg raises. So if you don't have a ball like I'm using here, you can just hold a dumbbell, you can just hold your arms up if you don't have anything, or you can even just hold a gallon of water or a gallon of milk if you're at your house, but find a way to have some type of weight. So I'm also doing plank hip dips here. So just going to do 3 sets of 8 to 10. Lastly, I am doing bicycle crunch, and this is just a really, really good one to get the obliques and to keep that core nice and strong. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. It was a very quick one. What I have found is that less is more when it comes to lifting. Sometimes trying to do too many exercises negates what we're trying to do, which is build strength. If we just have a few exercises that we focus on, really become intentional with our movements, take adequate time between the reps, you will see a lot of progress. So try out a few of those. Let me know what you think. And if you guys enjoyed these videos, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on more things you want to see. And I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.